I have a new nope. I would mess up the beginning of the episode. And the thing about this game, you can't go and restart because it is what it is. All right. I have some thoughts about yesterday. I have some big thoughts because it was a lot. I had to take a couple days off just to process what happened yesterday. All the new things that we learned, all the new things that we did. I had to go back and reread all the book, the Sightseer's Guide and all that. My goodness. And then you had Zoltar. That's what the Alzara and the coin machine, what was it called? The fortune teller machine guy. It was Zoltar. Anyways, strategy today. I've been doing a lot of just trying to fill up rooms, right? On the map. And just trying to learn all the rooms and try to get as many items and learn how things work. Today, I think we need to have a goal of just going north and seeing what happens the farther I get up here, because I don't think I've actually made it to rank 8 yet. If I have, it's been one time. Are there rooms up here that don't appear down here in the beginning, or is it just everything's locked up here? How does this work? We learned something about the antechamber in the office yesterday. I want to see if I can go north. So we're starting in the middle, and we have 2 things that don't give us anything going north. So we're gonna get a key. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I have so many thoughts about yesterday. As I go, I'm sure they will come to me when we get to the rooms that those things happen. But here's the lady, the bride, and the bridge, which is on the map. Remember the map we saw in the Sightseer's Guide? I don't want to confuse you. My brain is going 1,000 different directions now, talking about the... Hang on, I actually will tell you. Let's see. 4 pages of notes from that one episode. Madness. Absolute madness. All right. Remember, our goal is to go north, and everything is sending us nowhere at all. Back south or east. Great. Well, I guess we go storeroom. We get some more stuff. It's a dead end, yes. But it gives us 3 items. I'm all about the items. I need, speaking of items, what I need to find is my coat check. That's what I need. Yeah, let's get some items here. I think that's the thing. There's Batman, which means the bathtub will be right there. There it is. Yeah, that one has been 100% every time. All right, as I learned in here before, I need to slow down and make sure there's nothing else hiding in here. Take it slow, because I seem to miss things all the time. Yeah, Zoltar, I want to find the rumpus room today. I need to go talk to Zoltar. I need to go back to the library. I need to check out another book. I think I missed something in the boiler room. I need to check on that. I want to see what happens in the observatory. Like, I got so many things. All right, we need to go back to entrance, and we'll go east again. Since my strategy of going north completely failed after 2 rooms. All right, parlor, great. That leads me nowhere, so that's good. That's another dead end. I swear, hallway it is. The game is like, nope, you are doing nothing productive, actually, in the first few rooms. I am just going to keep making you do other stuff. All right, tree and a safety pin, which is not the match. So this one doesn't always... Yeah, those 2 don't always go together. On some of these rooms, am I missing something in the... Like, the ones like these hallways, I feel like I just run through them. I don't know. It seems like there's so many things. How do I word this? What are the words I'm looking for? Because the orange hallways and corridors are so simple, to me, that would mean that there should be something in them. But there's not. But there is a library, so I'm going to shut up and I'm going to go get me a book. Because that's exactly what I was just talking about. That's what I'm talking about. There's a deer and the number 10. I need to request another book. There's me some more steps. When will things happen on this, or in this book? When do things happen there? That's what I need to know. All right. We are going to... All right, we already did the Sightseer's Guide. That was yesterday. So here is my dilemma. All right, so we have... Let me make sure. Are these books the same? Let me make sure. I wrote that down. I did write that down. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure these are the same. I swear, me flipping through my pages is riveting, isn't it? Hang on, one more page, one more page. Nope, that's The Office. Okay. Anyways, what I'm getting at. This, based on what the Sightseer's Guide told me, this is actually important because there are conflicting dates on the history, but I don't think I need the history right now. Right now, I think, see, this gives me history. This gives me my own personal history. This gives me Richard Witt. That's the guy who wrote the book in the observatory. That's what I just said. Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest Volume 3. That's interesting. But I think the pump system, the ECW, ECW, the ECW pump system manual, I think is going to be the winner. Because I need to figure out that boiler room. That's important. Because the boiler room is connected to the laboratory, both of those, and it's got to be connected to other things too, right? I mean, it's powering the whole house. So I think this is the winner. We need more logistical things here. We'll learn about the lore of everything else later on. That's the winner. Yes. Where do I click something? Please select one. I already did. Can I unselect it? All right. I guess you better get your clicks right because you can't unselect it. I don't think. I don't want to unselect it. Never mind. I don't want to click something on accident. This is what I want. So I click out here somewhere. Yes. Let me go back. Yes, it's still there. Okay. So tomorrow, I hopefully I will have. Hopefully, I'll have a library so I can check that out and learn about the boiler room. Which means I won't get the boiler room tomorrow. I'll get it today or something. All right. Anything in here new? No, nothing important. Is there anything lying around up here? As I've learned. Ooh, whoa, we're in the second story. Looking outside. I like it. A different angle. That gives me nothing to see except grass and some rocks and a little bit of the walkway. Nothing. Terrible. All right. Anything in here? I need to get back outside. I need to know about that. Can't seem to pass it up. Yep, I agree. This is going to change the drawing room and observatory pretty soon. I guarantee it. Contraption, sledgehammer. Yeah, I need to get my coat check. I need to go get my what's it called? The metal detector. I need an aquarium at some point. That would be nice. All right. Moving on. Yeah, that last episode, my goodness. I took a few days off. I rewatched it and taken notes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to explain all of these things? It's never going to happen. All right. 2 rooms that we've never done. One of them takes me north, though. And I need to learn about this. I passed it up yesterday. I think I'll learn about it today. Because I have a metal detector. Maybe something goes with that. I'm not sure. Dead end. I'm very curious about the laundry room. Very curious. But this is more important. Interesting. There's my car and the coal thing. God, what is that thing called? Ooh, there's a lot going on in here. That is something. That is a saw. Why can I can't click it? It is not clickable. That is a giant gear. This is some sort of wheel thing. Wheel thing. How's that for a technical term? Can I look at these things? What is this over here? That's another gear. Nothing clickable. I'm just trying to click things. Can I get up there? I cannot. What is this? This is a thing that I don't know what it is. What is this? The true box does not always contain the prize. That is from the parlor. Yep, those are the parlor boxes. Can I go up here? Can I go up the step stool and like jump up there? Climb up there? All right, that's an interesting place to shine the light. All right, there's nothing in here except in the middle that I haven't looked at yet. There's really nothing going on. All right, that is definitely something interesting. T. That looks like a tombstone of some sort with the letter T on it. There's a broken lever. It could prove to be useful, maybe in this room. What is this? All right, we got a song, page 8. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. Okay, hang on. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10 lost. A message read is of 10 lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Stones cut by hand and letters are wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. Stones cut by hand, letters. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. None of my words are spoken soft. I'm loud. The note is read. The letter is not. The note is read. The letter is not. The note, the music note is read. The letter is not. So is this like a double meaning? The music note is read. The letter is not. Is that going to come into play? Why is this bold? Nothing else here is bold except for message. The message read is often lost among the... Wait. I thought something was clickable. Among the bold words... This is the bold word right here. Among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read. The letters... There's... Is there something in the music notes? I don't know how to read music. I don't even know if these are real. If this is real, these are real symbols and things. And those of you who can read music, I'm sorry for being ignorant, but this I don't know how to read this. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. That's probably the most important note in the whole game. But I got nothing. All right, so you're carving the letter T. That's my painting. All right, let's go to the actual workbench here. All right, I can click the hand anywhere on this bench, so this all seems to be the same. There's nothing specific in here that's different. Yes, there's a vise. Okay, let's click it. What are we doing? Combine inventory to create new items. All I have is a broken... Okay, so it gives me the things that I have. All right, boom. Plus, I have nothing else. Man, I needed this yesterday. I had 3 things yesterday. All right, interesting. Okay, well, so this is just a room that I need to come back to when I have more things. Okay. Veranda. Have I done the veranda yet? I don't remember if I have or not. Two gems, though, so it doesn't really matter. Chapel. That was easy. All right, anything laying around in here? As we learned, things are random. Wait a minute. I've never looked like in the pews. Are they... Is there ever like a gem like laying back here in the back somewhere? Or A coin. Somebody dropped. Dropped out of their pocket when they were reaching in to put something in the offering plate. All right, so my goal was to go north. Should I break that goal and go left? No. Let's keep going. I said that's my goal. That's what I'm going to do. I'm following a plan. It's what I do. I'm a plan follower. All right, drawing room for sure. For sure. I got 2 directions to go, multiple options. I don't have any coins yet for the commissary drawing room. All right, there's the best view I'm ever going to have of that statue, and I still don't know what it is. Oh, speaking of statues. Okay, remember The Office yesterday? The Office. There was that note in the drawer. And it was like Major of something and then Queen of the Fall or stuff like that. I'm flipping through my page. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herring of the Major, right? So going back on my notes, in the foyer, there were I'm looking at the corner. That's boring. I don't know why I'm telling you this in the drawing room, but it just popped in my head. In the foyer, those statues were all majors, barons, lords, queens, and counts, and all those things. So those 2 things are connected. How they're connected, I don't know. There's old Herbert. So let's open this. All dramatic, the dramatic turn. It's the best. There we go. I do not have a safe code to give you, so I just felt like being smart. What is in here? Can I click this? I wonder if I could call somebody. You pick up the phone and it's Miss Babbage, and she's like, I've been wondering when you were ever going to pick this up. Is there anything that I'm missing here? No. Okay. Nothing else. There's my ampersand and I guess it's the mountain range. I guess. Still looks like the bottom of a dress turned sideways. All right. This is north. This is north. Yes. All right. 2 keys. Do I use my key now? Let's go see if the other one's unlocked first. That one's unlocked. Corridor is always unlocked. The den gives me options to go up and down. Don't have a gym, so that doesn't matter. All right, so do we redraw or do we keep... I say the den. I get a gym and it gives me options to continue to go north, and maybe that one will be unlocked. We'll try it. All right, so usually I just go here and do this, and that's it. I'm not doing that anymore. We're gonna look around. The trunk is not in here. Wait, is there a lock right there? Oh, that would have been great if I would have clicked that and it would open up something. All right, let's look before I go. All right, this is north. The other one's unlocked or locked. Let's see what this one's unlocked. Perfect. Oh, 3 rooms that don't go up. Awesome. I get 10 steps here though. Yeah, the bunk room yesterday. That was pretty funny. With the story with the brothers. Oh, Herbie, my older brother. It didn't really give me anything in this room, though. There was nothing really there. So basically, it's do I keep more options going here with the free room costing no steps, or do I get 10 more? I say I get 10 more. Let's go 10 more. Let's get the 10 more. Then we go and immediately waste 2 of them by going back to the drawing room. So we'll get 8 more steps. We'll be back to 50 by the time we get to the drawing room. And then we'll use our key and go up. Or do we see what this room is? See if this is unlocked. Either way, we're getting the 10 steps. Yeah, let's do that. All right, there's the gym. Anything else? There's my YouTube studio. Views are going up. Am I right? That makes me laugh every time. I don't know why. It's a really stupid joke. There's that coal mining cart thing again. Sinclair. This is... I still don't know who this is. KL. I got nothing. All right. Back to the drawing room. I said 50. I meant 49. All right. Let's use a key. See where it takes us. The greenhouse. Oh, but there's my coat check. Ooh, hang on. All right, so we got to do it. We got to get the metal detector. We have to. This is brand new, and there was something... Oh my gosh, what day was it? Yesterday was like 4 days in one. One of the days talked about a greenhouse, but I don't remember what it was. Oh no, it was something about the lever in the greenhouse. View inventory. Hang on. I have a broken lever. There was something about a lever in the greenhouse, and it was something about that being connected somehow to the antechamber. Man, but I need my metal detector. I need my metal detector. Hopefully this comes back later. hopefully. Probably not. I'm probably making a terrible mistake. I need to get my metal detector. This is probably a bad idea. Hi, I'm here. I would like to retrieve my item, please. Thank you. Have a great day. I will try. Hopefully I don't make any more bad mistakes. Is there anything? Whoa, number 5 on this hat. I've never seen that before. Does that mean anything? Probably not, because over there... Wait, there's a whole bunch of numbers back there. Is anything back there important? Those are some random numbers. What is that up there? I can't really tell. Then there's 7, 15, 17, 35, 22, 34. Any of these things significant? I don't know. There's the campsite and the number 10. This 10 floats around with a whole bunch of different paintings. So I don't think that one is gonna... I don't know if that's gonna be important or not. Okay, back to the drawing room. I think we need to go back to the chapel, right? Either way, we end up here. So let's go through the den. Yeah, because this chapel is going to take away a coin. Never mind, I don't have coins, so it doesn't matter. Or do I waste all the steps I just got and go back through all these rooms with my new metal detector, and maybe it'll show me something that wasn't there before. That's probably a pretty stupid idea. All right, closet. This was a dead end anyway. No, can't do that. That blocks us off completely. This whole side's done. Spare room, same way. Boudoir, same thing. Great. But I get 2 die. Yeah, that's the only thing to do. It's either items or 2 die to re-roll twice. Either way, we're dead-ended anyway, no matter what we do. Are these 2 items going to be more important than the 2 chances I have to redraw? I kind of feel like the items are the way to go here. Because I have a workshop. And I don't know which items combine with each other. I don't know which ones do what. You know? But these items have always been like keys and die, and like a coin purse was in here. Like, that's not going to be in a workshop. That's not going to be... It's going to be like battery pack, broken lever, those kind of things. This is really tempting. But so is this. Oh my gosh, I almost just want to flip a coin. Items. I want to... I think I want to do items. I think I'm going to do items. Hopefully this comes back later. We'll see. I want to do items. I want to see if I get anything that I can work with here. Oh. Metal detector was detecting the key. Is that that's what that was? All right, so a key and a gem. That didn't really... That's going to help me, but not really. There's a lock. Grandfather clock. Those are usually together. All right, so it was a key and a gem. Great. All right. That didn't really help. Let's go, so we go drawing room and then all the way down to the bottom and back over here. Yeah. I don't know if that was a good idea. But it is what it is, you know? Think yeah, it's this. Come on, metal detector, find something in these rooms. I mean, the metal detector should be going crazy right now, going through here. Everything in here is metal. Well, I'm here. Let's see. Can you combine them together? I don't see why you would. It's broken. This is not broken, but oh my gosh, it's enormous. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I don't know why you would do that, so we're not going to. I wish I could click on this saw. We could probably use this at some point. Maybe outside. All right, welcome back to the beginning of this terrible episode that has not gone anywhere close to plan. I wish, can I click on these? I want to see, like, I wish you could click on them. They had like a little plaque and it would give you like a history or something. All right, let's do this. Closet ends my day. Pantry keeps me going with some coins. Corridor is always unlocked. I want to save that. No, I don't. I'm going to use it. We're going to use that right now. All right, anything in here that I'm missing? The metal detector will tell me. Crowbar and the rosary beads have been together almost every time, if not every time. So I think those are something. There's my kitchen. Takes away one of my gems. I'm going to save those gems. Or not. Wait, let's think. If I have the kitchen... The parlor is going to give me more gems. This is going to take a gem away. Let's get more gems. That way we have more options with more fancy rooms later on. All right, so there's the forest on this side, and the metal detector has me detecting something. What is it detecting? Is it the key? Nope, it's that coin. See? I would never have seen that, ever. That the metal detector is my favorite thing. It is definitely my favorite because I'm gonna miss everything without that. I think, like, I feel like I'm being very complete when I'm going through each and every thorough. That's the word I'm looking for. Thorough. Turns out I'm not at all. Oh, I'm behind the couch. I didn't know you could go back here. Let's look outside. There's the gate that I can't get through right over there, which leads to that little bridge somewhere over there. I need to see that pathway. I want to know what is down this path. Now, excuse me, how do I get out of here? All right, what do we got? All three statements are false. Two statements are false. Great. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay. If two of them are false, all right, all three of them are not false, right? We can agree that one is false. Two of the statements are false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. I think it's the white one. All three are false. So that means that this one is false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Two statements are false. If two statements are false, that makes this one true. Hang on. Whoa, no, that one. If this was all of them, the gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. So if the white one is true, if the white one is true, that means 2 of these are false. In a box with a false statement. It's the white one. Because then the blue, that means the blue and the black are false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. The gems are in a box with a true statement. And the true statement is that there are 2 false statements. That is the blue and the black. It's the white one. Whew. Some of these are real easy and some of them take me a minute. Okay. There's the dessert and the mountain range-ish kind of thing. All right, where are we? We're in the corner. Okay. Boom. All right, the bedroom's a free room. The spare room keeps me going. The west hall, this gives me options. I don't know if I like using all my orange hallways down here low though. I kind of want them up here where things are more likely to be unlocked. The oranges are usually unlocked, right? But in this one, I think this is the play. It gives me options. I could save my keys for later. I don't know if I've ever had this on this side of the house. Why is it boarded up? I want to be able to see that. I'm trying to see out of here. You're hiding something from me over there, Herbert. There's the blueprint. Am I in that room? I'm always in this room when this happens. No, not always. Most of the time, I'm in this room when I get this. I'm in that E room. What is up with that E room? There's the airplane. Okay. My metal detector hasn't told me anything yet. All right, let's not go north. As I keep saying. The pool. Gym is dead end and it takes away things. Who cares? The pool, dead end, same thing. But it adds a locker room, a sauna, and a pump room. That adds 3 rooms that I've never been in. But it's a dead end. This one is also a dead end. That's 3 dead ends. And I don't have any die, right? Yeah, because I chose to get a key and a gem instead from the closet. All right, well, then I guess free room, lose steps, or add rooms. We got to do this one. That is a net. Was this here last time? How am I doing this without falling? Oh my gosh, I'm in the water. I'm in the water. Why can I not pick up this net? I would like to. All right, what do we got? There's the stairway. That means that over here will be the stars. Yes, it is. Towels, anything to click on over here. Can I go in the water? I can go in the steps. All right, this has not changed. Each time you draft. Yep. Okay. All right, so this room was just to get me those 3 rooms in the draft pool. The end. All right, next. Where are we going? Now remember, I said I was going north, and my goal was to go north, and I've gone this way, and I've made an L. There's my sauna. Tomorrow you will start the day with 20 extra steps. Ooh, that's nice. That is awesome. But it also is a dead end, and that means today's over. So, no. We're going observatory. 20 extra steps to start the day. I'm starting to see how you get to the antechamber now, is you get all these special rooms that give you the extra steps. What is this little compass here? I've never noticed that on the bottom of this. Is that... Do I need to match this up? Does this have... Does this end up look... Do I need to do something with this? Oh, I can spin this one too. Oh, hang on a minute. Was this in here before? And I've just never spun it before? Yeah, there's something about this room. The crow, I don't remember what's with the crow. The man in the boat. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's go and see what our thing is. All right, day 7. I think that page is in here. Yeah, apples are extra delicious. We got an apple already on the library, so we're not going to get the effects of that apple, I'm guessing, since we've already gotten it. Yeah. Yeah, nothing. It added nothing. And the spookiness of this room is crazy. All right, let's make sure that the developers were not terrible people and put like an item up there on that ledge. I'm going to do this every time now. So let's run. So this is a little faster. There we go. Nothing. Okay. Man, that's spooky music. All right. Anything else over here that I'm missing? Is that book? My metal detector is not going crazy. All right. Next. Okay. Utility closet. Dead end. This keeps me going. This is dead end. All right. Spare room is the only choice. I'm not feeling very confident right now. I feel like I'm about to screw myself up here. Like I should have chosen the die. The die would have been right here. I could have re-rolled twice now. I should have re-rolled. But decisions are just, part of the game, and I make bad ones all the time. All right, is there anything about these? This room has to have something. Something about this room. It can't be just nothing, There's got to be something here. The tape gun, the boxes, the chair, something. What is... It's just blank. All right, where are we? We are dead in the center of the bottom part here. Great. Each stated meal is served in the dining room after rank 8. This is a very big waste in this spot. Man, that music is crazy loud. This is a waste in this spot. This is also a waste in this spot. It's got to be dining room. It's the only way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do dining room. Come on, metal detector. Give me something. Nothing. Is there anything in here? There's the road to fishing. Yes, the road to know where to go fishing. Can I open anything in here? Candlesticks are all... I'm always going to look at candlesticks now. What about these? Can I mess with these? I wonder if you could push the chairs. No, I guess not. All right, here we go. Give me something. Give me something. The game is not letting me go north. I started the episode saying we're going north. We're going north. And every time I get a chance to go north, it sends me this way. And then this one, hey, we're going to go north. No, we're not. We're going this way. These two, this here, hey, we're going north. Nope, dead end. Hey, we're going, nope, dead end. This one is going to make me go back left. Dead end. Commissary, though. I don't have enough coins to really help me with that right now. We need... Let's go to the pantry. Let's start stockpiling some of these. Oh, there's my extra delicious apple. What's it going to be? +5. I like it. There's me some more coins. All right, metal detector. That was it? Just those coins? Nothing else? All right, let's see. There's our chamomile theater. Maybe this has something to do with the botanical gardens. It did say there was lots of plants and things, but I have to go to town to find all that stuff out. Actually, I need to go to like multiple towns based on what I saw, what I read yesterday. All right, that's a dead end. That's a dead end. This is only one. And that's going to be a key card. Every time this door has been a key card. Every single time. Directly across from me has been a key card. This is not good. This is not good. I think I screwed up terribly. It all came back to those items. It all came back to the closet. It's always one decision. It's always one decision. Now, should I... No. Let's give ourselves a chance. This gives us no chance. Let's give her... I was going to say, should I take the chance that there's an item in the commissary that's 5 coins that's more important than a metal detector? And I could save it in my code check, but no, that's not going to work. All right, let's go here and let's dramatically open the door and look across the basketball court and see the key card that I'm not going to be able to open. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay. That was so stressful. Trench coat and a cot. Okay. That was so stressful. Okay. We continue on. I was so worried. I was like, this is episode 10, the worst episode ever, but nope. We still have a chance to make something out of it. And it's unlocked. Perfect. All right, terrace. Great. Dead end. Bunk room. Great. Dead end. Courtyard is our only choice. Luckily, we stockpiled gems. All right. We're still moving. We're still moving. Got dirt everywhere. I do not have a shovel. I want to metal detect over the dirt, and then I could just reach down and get my hands and just get them dirty and dig the thing out. Like, why wouldn't you do that in real life? Because that's what I would do. All right, here we go. Our one chance to go north. My whole goal, let me explain this to you. When I was thinking about starting this, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go straight up. Maybe I'll venture left or right once or twice, but I'm just going to keep going, and I'm going to get right here. I have literally filled in every single room through level 4. The exact opposite thing that I said I was going to do. There's the garage, and we got to do the garage. We got to. We have a gem. I've been wanting to see this forever. This is the day that I learn about the garage. I think this is it. Because look, see the doors. There's the dead end. This sends me back into the middle, but look at the garage door on the left side of the screen over here. It looks like it opens outside. I think I'm too curious. We need to do it. Garage. I'm way too curious about this. First of all, is the light going to turn off because I didn't have the utility closet, remember? Or, you know what? Now that I'm in here, I just realized. You have to flip a switch on the garage. I bet you that is the garage door opener power. That looks like an oil thing. SWNSNG. Swan song. Swan song. That's a swan. What did the workshop? What did the note say? I don't know. Yeah, this is. Yeah. I bet you I can't open the garage because I don't have the power on the garage. I guarantee you that's what it is. There's oil everywhere. This is messy in here. All right, there's the bathtub. Not with Batman. With the test tube. Can I go up here? I guarantee you if I flip the switch in the the breaker box, this is like lit up or something where I can push a button. Miss Babbage. Her name is Anne, as we have learned. Christoph. This is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for. All right, Christoph. Christoph is the one with the car keys. Who's Christoph? I need to know these things. We have bleach out here for some reason. Yeah, tape gun, a paint roller, a vice grip here. There's our dolly. We got boxes everywhere. There's got to be something in here. There's gotta be. There's no reason this room gives you... It gave me 3 keys. Where are they? Are they over here? Are they in the toolbox? Can I click the toolbox? Where are those keys? Remember it said 3 keys. Can I open the door? Yeah, I never did check to see. Can you open the door? I don't have the car key, so it doesn't matter. Where are the keys? Oh, there it is. There's the garage door opener. But I need to find the keys. Alright, follow the metal detector. It's telling me what to do. There they are. Just follow the metal detector. There's the 3 keys that I won't be able to use today. Alright, I'm going to push this button and be very disappointed it's not going to open because that red light's on. Yep. I needed the breaker box, which I think I passed up twice. And I needed car keys anyway, so this was a terrible idea. But at least I got to see what's in here. Man. These rooms all connect. How do you get all these rooms to connect on the days you need them to connect? You know, like how, if you can only save 1 item per day, how do you get that item? You know, like I need the car keys to drive the car. So I would have to find them on a day, or I'm assuming I'm driving the car, right? This is completely assuming this. So you drive the car, but you need to find the car keys that day, or you need to have them in the code check. But if you have them in the code check, then you don't have anything else in the code check. You don't have a shovel and all the metal detectors. How do you have everything every day? I'm thoroughly confused on how you connect all these things together. The swan song, though, that is definitely what that is. Now I'm just trying to find my screenshot. Don't mind me. I'm just over here being artistic. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that was this was, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. This room, disappointing. I was hoping there would be so many things in here. So many things. All right, we have 4 keys and nowhere to go with them. 4 of them. Yeah, 4, there's nothing. Yeah, no way. I'm done. It's so terrible. I was so hoping I'd come in here, I push this button, it opens the door, and I could walk outside. And then maybe I'll find the car key somewhere. But I was hoping I could just walk outside and go and be on the other side of that door with the pathway. Let me make sure there's nothing else in here. I know I keep circling and rambling. Let's make absolute sure, because I don't know if I'm going to be in here anytime soon. Again. Got a gas tank here. We got oil. This is not very safe in here, old Christoph, sir. 3rd time. Him and the car have been gone when their services were needed. Who is Christoph? That's the first time we've seen that name. It's not Herbie. Herbie's my older brother. I always confuse her ladyship with my mom. Like every single episode I get that mixed up. All right, we're going outside. It's been a long time since we've been out there, and I have 25 steps. Yeah, you know what? Room directory. Let me look at some of these. I haven't read some of these. The new rooms that I've gotten, I need to read them. Garage. Entering and exiting out the west-facing private drive, the garage serves as a more practical and informal entrance point into the estate. Yes, so I can leave out of here. I just have to turn it on in the breaker box. Dead end is quotations. Yeah, this was a terrible decision, but at least I got to read this. So yes, this lets me exit and entrance. An entrance and enter. That's good to know. Is there anything? The Rumpus. A uniquely modern fashioned gaming room. The Rumpus Room has provided many guests these days with countless hours of recreation. The room is outfitted with a record player, 2 television sets, A collection of board games and a mysterious antique fortune-telling automation named Zoltar. All right. I'm looking for clues. That's what we're doing here. Springs, screws, and coils scattered atop the workbench show signs of this room's frequent use. Craftsman studio dedicated to creativity, yada, 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 yippee-yo. This room was used by your uncle regularly whenever he needed to fix or improve a gadget. Or improve. Okay. We looked at that the other day. Yep, we looked at that the other day. Yeah, because remember, it says dead end with a quote or quotation, so that means this is not a dead end, just like the garage was not a dead end. Yeah, I'm just trying to find what about the pool. Yeah, it added these things and didn't. It only gave me sauna once. And now looking back, I probably should have taken the sauna. Because I would have got 20 more steps to start the day tomorrow. I haven't had the mailroom in a long time. The rustic wooden stack bunk beds evoke the enticing promise of campfire stories of childhood adventures. This bedroom serves as a pillow fort and bedroom to the young Sinclair boys, Herbie and Simon, and has remained faithfully unchanged. Excuse me. Whew. Big yawn. See, I saw the bunk beds and I got sleepy. And has remained faithfully unchanged over the years. Bedroom, bedroom, dead end, dead end. Why is that written like that? Bunk room counts as 2 bedrooms. Bedroom, bedroom, dead end, dead end. Maybe I guess that's just maybe it's just a play on words. I thought I've had all the orange rooms. I have not had this one. Green rooms, the patio, that's where the grill is, and the veranda is... Yeah, nothing really with those. The shop, have I learned anything else about these? I don't think I've learned very much about these. At all. I've gotten all these. Yeah, this is the one where I lose half my steps. I am happy to learn that the gym didn't have the key card every time, just that one time. All right, I think we're good. I want to go outside. That's what I want to do. Let me get room direct. What's house history? What is this? Oh, I can go through each day? Oh, I didn't know this existed. Oh, hang on a minute. Now we can actually check and see when did we ever get, how close have we ever gotten to the antechamber? And I think we've only made it to level 8 once, if not 0. It's either 1 or 0. Boy, that was a terrible day. Look at that one. I remember that one. I thought I was going somewhere with this secret passage. I just kept going straight. 2 more rooms and that was it. Yep, this is giving me bad memories, actually. I thought this would be good memories. It's bad. Yeah, level 7 right here. Level 7 on day 8. Level 7 on day 9. And then today, yeah. So I've made it to level 7 a few times, and that was it. I'm a really good player. Why are you watching me again? I'm not very good at this. Okay. We are going outside somewhere. These, like this room here, I like this room. It's awesome, but there has to be something about it. What am I missing in this room? There's got to be something to that room. It's too plain, you know? It's too plain. It's too... Yeah, I don't know. All right, metal detector outside is what I want to do. Somehow I just made my way back to the entrance without having to look at the map. Very proud of myself for that. I do need to save some steps, though, because I have to get back into the house to put my metal detector into the code check. I have to save. How many? I have 17. I need 1. Wait, 1 to get in the entrance hall. 2, 3. All right. Outside, I know I'm going to use 1 at least. 2. Okay, I'm confusing myself. From entering the house is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 7 steps after I enter the house. Remember that. Because if I forget it, I'm going to hate myself. All right, I have the metal detector. That means I should be out here metal detecting. There should be piles of dirt for me to grab things. So the garage, based on what I'm reading, or what I can understand about that, the garage is always on the west side of the house. That's what it said, right? It said entering and exiting out through the west-facing private drive. So that means that this is the west-facing private drive right here. But then it just leads to that bridge, and a car doesn't go over that bridge. So maybe it's just a way for me to get outside. Maybe there's a right turn to go that way toward the city. To Featherfall, whatever it was. What's that place called? Now I'm flipping. We're flipping. It's somewhere. Hang on, hang on, hang on. One more, I promise. My gosh, this is riveting. Just staring at a gate. What's it called? Featherfall Keep. Trinsdale Lake, the Botanical Gardens, all those places. Maybe you have to turn right to get out of there. I don't know. I'm spitballing here. I wish there was... Oh, make a wish. Ooh. I believe I should do that. That sounds like a great idea. We should definitely make a wish. E. Making a wish. Did anything happen? Wait, was that just a scam to get me to spend money? Wait, what? Nothing happened at all? That's not cool. All right, let's check, make sure. Let me get my little running. I think I hit shift to run. There we go. Let's check out here to make sure nothing has changed. Because it's been a few days and I have not been out here yet. And I've been moving levers and opening up random doors and pushing buttons. Did the lights turn on in here yet? When this does happen, it's going to be the greatest day of my life. I have a metal detector, though, so it might detect something in here for me. That's why I'm going in here again for the 5th time. Yeah, nothing. It does seem a little brighter in here for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe that's just my eyes. I don't know. Let's go to the campsite. Let's go check out. Let's make sure nothing else is over there. I doubt it, but you never know. And wait, let's look down there. Anything changed? I don't believe anything has changed that way. I'm going to use a step going out and a step coming back. It's going to leave me 14. I think I'm good. Now make a wish in here too. That was a scam. Like, why would it tell you to make a wish and then not let you make a wish? Or not anything happen? All right, what is this? We know this is Holly now. That's a Holly thing. Holly logo for the estate. That's definitely a road. That's definitely a road going... I'm going to drive that car. Somehow, some way, sometime, somewhere, I'm driving that car. My little 13-year-old self. Well, there's birds out here. I've never noticed those before. Why are these trees dead and the other ones are not? Man, I'm questioning all kinds of minutia now, aren't I? Why are these dead and everything else is luscious and green? I never did check and see that door up there. I'm trying to run fast through this part. Everything's still the same with this door? Yeah. My metal detector is not helping me outside, by the way. Nothing. Literally nothing out here with the metal detector. It's very, very disappointed in that. I was hoping you'd come out here and it would just be like stuff all in the grass. Because this grass hasn't been mowed in a while. Right? There'd be stuff all in here. Keys and lost coins. I need to jump this fence. All right, let me think. Are there any other things? Let's see. 9083. Nope, this way. Nope. I'm trying to think any other combinations that I've seen. I don't think so. 9 up after 3, or 3 up after 9. Yeah, I think I made a mistake in the laboratory. I went back and re-watched. That might have been, there might have been something in there I completely missed. I don't see, I'm flipping my notes as I'm trying to talk here. I don't see any at 1213 that was on the coat of arms. Let's try that. Nope. 12. Nope. God, I always go the wrong way. 12, 13. Okay, that's not it. I don't think any 4 digits, 4 digits, 4 digits. No, I got no other 4 digits. All right. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. We did nothing today. I tried to go north and we went nowhere. Let's go look at anything else in here that I'm miss. Any clues in here? Great uncle's will. You are not allowed to stay. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put together. Blah, blah. Okay. I almost called it a day right there. I forgot I needed to go back. I spent 5 minutes telling you that I needed more steps and I had to remember to go back, and I almost just clicked call it a day. Almost. Like it was, my finger was ready to do it. That would have been awful. All right, so now I still think we keep the metal detector. Getting the broken lever was great and all, but if we don't use it, or if we don't get a workshop, it's worthless. I would rather, as I said the last time, get items or be able to help. How do I say it? Have the metal detector to help me find things that I would never see. Right? Should we try to combine these just to see what it does? No, we should not, because that still doesn't make sense to combine them, so I'm not going to. Okay. 4 keys, 1 gem, nowhere to go. I'm so disappointed. I am so disappointed. I'm sorry. I apologize for this episode. We learned about the garage. That's pretty much what we did today. Keep the metal detector. Exit. Yeah, that's what we did today. We learned about the garage. Congratulations to you and to me. That's what we did. Oh my gosh. I still can't get over. My goal today is to go straight north. Goes left and right all day long. Ends up all the way to the left. On rank 5. So disappointing. So disappointing. Tomorrow is guaranteed. We're a mid-sized villa again. Tomorrow is guaranteed to be better. There's no other way. There's no other way. Tomorrow, I promise you, tomorrow will be better, and we are headed north. We are getting rank 8 tomorrow. I promise it. And so I said it, and so it shall be done. Maybe.